What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, February 8th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Josh Brolin's time-traveling mutant Cable takes center stage in a new trailer for Deadpool 2 that Ryan Reynolds shared Wednesday on Twitter. Cable says in the clip, "I was born into war, bred into it," as he formally introduces himself before Deadpool, played by Reynolds, interjects to complain about the lack of special effects on Brolin and how he is supposed to have a robotic arm. As Deadpool waits for the special effects to be finished, he portrays a meeting between himself and Cable by using toys. The sequel makes reference to Disney's Toy Story and how Warner Bros. Used special effects to remove Superman star Henry Cavill's mustache in the Justice League. Footage from the upcoming sequel then returns with Cable taking on a group of soldiers and leaping over a truck. The trailer also includes quick looks at Negasonic Teenage Warhead, played by Brianna Hildebrand, Blind Al, played by Leslie Uggams, and Domino, played by Zazie Beetz, among others. Deadpool 2 from director David Leitch is set to arrive in theaters May 18th. Reynolds released a new poster for the film on Tuesday that referenced the hit 1983 film Flashdance. Alden Ehrenreich says young Han Solo begins as an idealist. The 28-year-old actor explained in the February 16 issue of Entertainment Weekly how his portrayal of Han in Solo, a Star Wars story, will differ from Harrison Ford's in the Star Wars movies. Ehrenreich told the magazine, "I think the main thing that's different is that the Han we meet in this film is more of an idealist." He added he has certain dreams that he follows, and we watch how it affects him as those dreams meet new realities that are harder and more challenging that he'd expected. Solo, a Star Wars story, will take place prior to the events of Star Wars, which was released in 1977. The movie follows Han and Chewbacca, played by Juno Subbutalo, early adventures, including their encounter with Lando Calrissian, played by Donald Glover. Screenwriter Lawrence Kasdan said, "To me, this is a love story between Hans and Chewie. Their relationship has always been my favorite part of the saga, and the fact that only Han understands what Chewie is saying, I find a very funny possibility for comedy." He also added, "Wookiees have so many positive qualities, but when they don't do it, is make it easy for you to get in." Ford played Han Solo in 4 Star Wars films, including the 2016 movie Star Wars The Force Awakens. The 75-year-old actor said in April that it would be a little weird to watch Solo, a Star Wars story, but approves of Ehrenreich's casting. He said in an interview with the Star Wars show, "A wonderful guy, very sweet and very good actor. I'm so delighted in the choice." Solo, a Star Wars story, opens in theaters May 25th. The film released a new teaser trailer this week. Sony Pictures is developing a sequel to the box office hit Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle and is looking to bring back the cast, which includes Dwayne Johnson, director Jake Kastad, and screenwriter Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner. Rosenberg and Pinkner, who shared writing credits with Chris McKenna and Eric Summers on the script for Welcome to the Jungle, are in negotiations to return. Kastad and the cast, which also includes Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan, are expected to return, Variety reported. Welcome to the Jungle follows 4 high school students sent to detention who get trapped inside a video game where they must fight as avatars portrayed by Johnson, Hart, Black, and Gillian in order to survive a dangerous jungle. The film, which acts as a sequel to 1995's Jumanji, starring Robin Williams, has earned $857 million and counting worldwide since releasing in December. Rosenberg and Pinkner have also penned Sony's upcoming Spider-Man spin-off film, Venom, which stars Tom Hardy in the title role. And speaking of Venom, the Sony Pictures released the first poster for the upcoming action thriller. The movie studio said one of Marvel's most enigmatic, complex, and badass characters comes to the big screen, starring Academy Award-nominated actor Tom Hardy as the lethal protector Venom. The poster is black with eyes cut out to reveal a blue sky and clouds. The words Tom Hardy, Venom, October also appears in the image. A trailer is to be released on Thursday. Hilary Duff transformed into murder actress Sharon Tate on Instagram in the behind-the-scenes photo that shows her look for the upcoming film The Haunting of Sharon Tate. Duff said Tuesday alongside a selfie which features the former Disney star Channing Tate with the 60s hairstyle, long eyelashes, and a smoky eye makeup, had the incredible opportunity of playing Sharon Tate the past 2 weeks in an independent movie. She was an amazing woman, and it was a true honor. The Haunting of Sharon Tate from writer-director Daniel Ferrantz will follow the final days leading up to Tate's murder. The plot is inspired by the late Hollywood star and starts a year before her death when she was having dreams about ghosts haunting her house and about being killed by a satanic cult. Deadline reported. Jonathan Bennett and Lydia Hearst also set to star. Tate, who was married to filmmaker Roman Polanski and who was over 8 months pregnant with their first son, was stabbed to death in August 1969, along with 8 others inside her home by members of the Charles Manson cult. Director Quentin Tarantino is also developing a film that will touch on the Manson family murders that will star Leonardo DiCaprio. The entire project is set for release on August 9th, 2019, the 50th anniversary of the murders. Kristen Ritter is determined to discover how and why she got her superpowers in the new trailer for Season 2 of Netflix and Marvel's Jessica Jones. The clip released Wednesday dives into the private investigator's past. Jones says to her adoptive sister, Trish, played by Rachel Taylor, "I have 17 years of questions and they are deep," where Trish replies, "Just knowing what was done to you might help you." Jones is also seen investigating a new superpowered killer who is committing gruesome murders around New York and who might be connected to her past. Jessica Jones Season 2 is set to arrive on Netflix with 13 episodes on March 8th. Carrie-Anne Moss, Erica Darville, and Johnny Mateer also star. The synopsis reads, Jessica Jones is back as New York City's tough-as-nails private investigator, although this time the case is even more personal than ever before. Fueled by a myriad of questions and lies, she will do whatever it takes to uncover the truth. Arnold Schwarzenegger is set to star in and executive produce a new Western series in development at Amazon titled Outrider. The drama set during the 1800s in Oklahoma's Indian Territory will star Schwarzenegger as a ruthless federal marshal who immigrated to the U.S. from Europe as he accompanies a deputy who has been ordered by a judge to apprehend a legendary outlaw, Deadline reported. Trey Calloway, who wrote APB, The Messengers, and episodes of CSI New York, is co-writing and executive producing with Mark Montgomery. Mace Newtfield, who works on Amazon's Jack Ryan series, is also executive producing. Outrider will mark the first scripted series role for Schwarzenegger, who last year appeared as a replacement for Donald Trump on NBC's The New Celebrity Apprentice. Jenny Slate will lend her voice to the human character Miss Nanny in Disney Junior's revival of the animated series Muppet Babies, which will debut next month. Barbara Billingsley originated the role in the 1980s series. Like Billingsley's caretaker, Slate's Miss Nanny will only be seen from the torso down. Slate was part of the vocal cast for the blockbuster movies Despicable Me and Zootopia. The synopsis reads, almost 30 years after the Muppet Babies first stole the hearts of kids and families around the world, the series chronicles the hilarious playroom antics of the young Kermit the Frog, Piggy, Fozzie the Bear, Gonzo, Animal, and brand new Muppet Baby Summer Penguin. It also adding a new touch to the reimagined series. The patterns of Miss Nanny's tights will change in each episode to reveal the story's theme. As always, Miss Nanny gently and cheerfully encourages the Muppet Babies to use their imaginations to explore the farthest corners of the universe and to utilize their creative thinking to solve most any problems. Also joining the show's voice ensemble are Melanie Harrison as Piggy, Dee Bradley as Baker as Animal, Ben Dinskin as Gonzo, Eric Balza as Fozzie the Bear, and Jessica DeCisio as Summer. Matt Danner, who will play Kermit and will also serve as a supervising director on the series. The Disney Channel announced this week it has begun casting for a live-action Kim Possible movie, an animated Kim Possible series featuring Christy Carlson Romano as the title character, debuted in 2002 and ran for 87 episodes and spawned 2 movies. 2003's Kim Possible is Stitched in Time, and 2005's Kim Possible movie, So the Drama. The franchise is about a high school student who saves the world from evil villains when she isn't in class or at cheerleading practice. The new version will be penned by the original show's creator, Robert McCorkle, and Robert Schooley, as well as Josh Kagan. It is also being co-directed and co-produced by Adam B. Stein and Zach Lipoliski. McCorkle, Schooley, and Zane Devine are executive producing the project. CBS says it has ordered new talent competition series The World's Best from executive producers Mark Burnett and Mike Darnell. The performers from every genre imaginable from every corner of the planet will be judged by 50 of the world's most accomplished experts from every field of entertainment, a news release says. The project was announced Wednesday by Sharon Vong, the network's senior vice president of alternative programming. Vong said in a statement, "This is a unique, original format with global skills led by two of the most accomplished producers on television. Mike and Mark are not only the very top producers in the genre, but they also understand how to create compelling competitions and build enduring franchises." Darnell added, "The World's Best is a new talent competition captured on a scale rarely seen on television. This will be the first and only series where talent from all over the globe take the stage in front of 3 American judges and 50 world experts. It is exhilarating to embark on this game-changing event with CBS. Mark Burnett and our terrific team here at the production company Warner Horizon." Burnett remarked, "The time has come to take talent competition shows to the next level and bring in judges from around the world to decide on the ultimate winner. It's like the Olympics for entertainment, but you don't have to wait every 2 years." Ashley Graham enlisted her mom for her new body-positive swimsuit campaign. The 30-year-old model and her mom, Linda Graham, stars in ads for Ashley's latest Ashley Graham Time Swimsuit for All collection. Ashley captioned a minute-long promo on Twitter, "Thanks to my mama for showing me how to be the strongest woman I am today." The video shows Ashley and Linda sport several looks, including matchup cover-ups. The ad also features a voiceover from Linda, who voiced how proud she is of her daughter and her accomplishments. She says, "I raised you to be confident, courageous, and fearless, and I'm so proud of who you are today." Linda also shared a behind-the-scenes photo of herself and Ashley on set. She captioned the picture with emojis, including the pink bikini. Ashley said in an interview with Vogue that shooting with Linda was a surreal experience after years of her mom's support. The model said, "My mom was with me from the start and helped me get through all the trials and tribulations it took to get to this point, so being able to have her actually in front of the camera with me and modeling my designs felt like such a surreal moment." She also added, "What I want is for women my mother's age to feel empowered and to know that they too can look just as hot in a one-piece, a two-piece, or a string bikini. I believe that beauty is beyond age, race, and size." Millie Bobby Brown says reality star Kim Kardashian sent her an amazing Valentine's Day gift. The 13-year-old British actress was freaking out Tuesday after she was among those to receive Kardashian's new KKW Kimoji Heart fragrance. She captioned a photo of the present, "Thank you at Kim Kardashian for my amazing gifts. You're the best. Happy Valentine's Day." The picture shows bottles of Kardashian's 3 new scents, Babe, BFF, and Ride or Die, along with some of KKW's beauty products. The gift also includes a handwritten note from the 37-year-old television personality. Brown wrote, "Thank you at Kim Kardashian for these amazing gifts. So grateful. #freaking out." The Stranger Things stars is a big fan of Kardashians and discussed the famous family in an October issue of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. She told host Jimmy Fallon, "I love them, like I really do. I'm obsessed with them. I follow them on social media. I think they are just really great. They're like so entertaining." Kardashian sent gifts to several other friends and family members, including mom Kris Jenner and Paris Hilton. She also sent out bottles of her perfume to Taylor Swift, Blac Chyna, and other haters. Mindy Kaling discussed her spiritual connection to her late mom in a new interview with Oprah Winfrey. The 38-year-old actress said in an episode of Super Soul Sunday that divine timing was behind her show, The Mindy Project, being green-lighted the same day as her mom's death. Kaling said of the show, "It was such a long shot that it would travel to Fox. That was, I think, divine timing. As though, when she passed away, there was something she was able to help me with in another way." She said, "It was within an hour, actually, the show being picked up after her mom's death. It was very strange." Kaling told Winfrey she still feels her mom's presence, in part because of their close relationship in life. The star said, "I've been surprised at how many relationships with her, my relationship with her has continued, even though she's not here. I think that comes from the fact that when you know someone so well, you know what they would think in any situation." She also added, if something comes up in the news or even if I'm trying on an outfit in the morning, I can look in the mirror and know what she would think. I will have the most vivid dreams of her. Callie's mom, Swati Roskar, died in January 2012 after battling pancreatic cancer. Callie told InStyle in 2015 that the Mindy Project, which ended in November after a 6-season run, gave her an outlet following her mom's death. She said, I was very lucky that the show started up at the time so I could just throw myself into it and distract myself. But the truth is, even though it's been 3 years, I still feel like it just happened. I remember the sound of her voice so distinctively. Callie and Winfrey co-star with Reese Witherspoon in Disney's new adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time, which opens in theaters March 9th. Sex and the City stars are showing their support for Kim Cattrall in the wake of her brother's death. Cattrall thanked her former co-stars in a tweet Tuesday after Sarah Jessica Parker and Cynthia Nixon reached out after her brother's death. She wrote, I would like to thank my family, friends, and my Sex and the City colleagues for the outpouring of support for myself and my family over the past 72 hours. Cattrall announced on social media Sunday that her brother Chris was discovered dead after going missing last week. Parker and Nixon were among those to leave condolences in the comments. Parker wrote on Instagram, Dearest Kim, my love and condolences to you and yours, and Godspeed to your beloved brother, XX. Nixon added, hey Kim, such awful news, so sorry to hear, sending you love. Cattrall starred with Parker, Nixon, and Kristen Davis on the HBO series Sex and the City and in 2 Sex and the City movies. The actress recently clashed with her co-stars after turning down a third film and declaring they were never friends. Sarah Silverman received a cruel gift from Kate Beckinsale following her split from their mutual ex. The 47-year-old comedian said Wednesday that Beckinsale teasingly sent her personalized M&Ms after a recent breakup with the 44-year-old actress's ex-partner Michael Sheen. Silverman shared a photo on Instagram of her customized chocolate with Beckinsale. The blue and white candies were printed with a photo of Silverman and Sheen sharing a kiss. Silverman wrote, been ending every night with a microwave bowl of personalized M&Ms given to me by the very thoughtful and very cruel at Kate Beckinsale to remind me that I'm alone in this world, so very alone. Thanks, Kate. She added, seriously, they are so good, melted, which is why it's in the microwave. Silverman had announced her split from Sheen in a tweet Monday, saying that she and the 49-year-old actor consciously uncoupled in December. She felt no fight. We just live in different countries and it got hard. Felt we should have told y'all, so you stop asking, how's Michael, how's Sarah? Silverman and Sheen started dating in 2014 after meeting on the set of Masters of Sex. The comedian subsequently developed a close bond with Beckinsale, who split from Sheen in 2003 and shared 19-year-old daughter Lily with the actor. Beckinsale told ES Magazine in 2016, I really love Sarah. We're lucky we both get along. Hunger Games actor Sam Claflin is dad to a newborn daughter. The 31-year-old actor's rep confirmed Wednesday to People that Claflin's wife, actress Laura Haddock, recently welcomed the couple's second child. Claflin had shared the news on the January 26th episode of the Chris Evans Breakfast Show, saying Haddock had given birth 3 weeks prior. The star said, it's happy news. She's very new and shiny. I, however, am not. He jokingly added, whoever told you that girls don't wee as much as boys is an absolute liar. Claflin and Haddock, who married in July 2013, also shared 2-year-old son Pip. Claflin couldn't help but gush about fatherhood in an interview with People in 2016 prior to his first Father's Day as a dad. The star said, I always thought naively that I knew what it would be like. I always thought that I'd understand. But when he was born, it was like another level of love that you've never experienced before. He added, of course, it's hard, but it's all worth it. The rewards are just endless. He literally is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Claflin is known for playing Finnick Odair in the Hunger Games movies and has since starred in Me Before You with Emilia Clarke. He will star in The Nightingale with Alison Franceschi and Adrift with Shailene Woodley. Kelsey Grammer broke his silence Wednesday about the death of John Mahoney, the actor who played his dad in the sitcom Frasier for more than a decade. Grammer tweeted, he was my father, I loved him. The simple message captioned a photo of Mahoney with his arms wrapped affectionately around Grammer's neck in an embrace. Mahoney died in hospice care Sunday in Chicago at the age of 77. Selena Gomez doesn't expect to ever fully overcome her depression and anxiety. The 25-year-old singer and actress said in the March issue of Harper's Bazaar that she believes her mental health issues will be a lifelong struggle. Gomez said, "I had a lot of issues with depression and anxiety and have been very vocal about it. But it's not something I feel I'll ever overcome. There won't be a day when I'm like, here I am in a pretty dress. I won." She added, "I think it's a battle I'm going to have to face for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that because I know that I'm choosing myself over anything else. I'm starting my year off with that thought. I want to make sure I'm healthy. If that's good, everything else will fall into place." Gomez says she focused on her health and well-being as she continues to pursue singing and acting. She plans to keep working on her highly anticipated third studio album, although she has yet to set a release date. She says, "My next album has been forever in the making. When people ask me why, I'm honest about it. It's because I haven't been ready. I mean, point blank, I don't feel confident enough in where my music is yet." She said, "If it takes 10 years, then it'll take 10 years. I don't care. Right now, I just want to be super intentional with all the things I'm doing." Gomez's interview follows reports the singer sought treatment for this month for depression and anxiety. Sources told People Gomez came back feeling very empowered after completing a 2-week program in New York. She said to an insider, an insider said she feels like she needed to get away to focus on herself with no distractions. She wants to go again later this year. She feels and looks great. She's still working on new music and is excited about it. Will Smith congratulated his son Jaden for passing 100 million streams on Spotify for his album Sire on Instagram by recreating the 19-year-old's music video for Icon. The proud dad is seen spoofing the Icon video by wearing an outfit similar to Jaden's from the original clip, a jean jacket and a gold chain, and by rapping the song's opening lyrics while emerging from a car. Smith also unsuccessfully dances around the car in his slippers and attempts to keep a grill inside his mouth. Smith says, "I'm proud of you, baby. Congrats. I love you." Jaden commented on his dad's video stating, "Dad, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're the best father anyone could ask for. Thank you for allowing me to express myself even when I take it too far sometimes. I love you more than you will ever know because you taught me how to love. Also, thank you for having the best Instagram on planet Earth." Jaden's released Sire in November, where it reached number 24 on the Billboard 200 albums charts. Icon as a single has reached 30 million listeners on Spotify. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of February 10th. Number 10, Imagine Dragons with Thunder. Number 9, Justin Timberlake featuring Chris Stapleton with Say Something. Number 8, The Migos, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B with Motorsport. Number 7, Dua Lipa with New Rules. Number 6, Halsey with Bad at Love. Number 5, Post Malone featuring 21 Savage with Rockstar. Number 4, Camila Cabello featuring Young Thug with Havana. Number 3, Bruno Mars and Cardi B with Finesse. Number 2, Ed Sheeran with Perfect. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of February 10th, Drake with God's Plan. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1990, Del Shannon dies of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Born Charles Westover in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1934, the singer-songwriter known as Del Shannon committed suicide on this date in 1990. In a period when the American pop charts were dominated by cookie-cutter teen idols and novelty acts, he stood out as an all-too-rare example of an American pop star whose work reflected real originality. His heyday as a chart-friendly star in the United States may have been brief, but on the strength of his biggest hit alone, he deserves to be regarded as one of rock and roll's greatest. Legend has it that while on stage one night at the High-Low Lounge in Battle Creek, Michigan in 1960, the young and unknown Del Shannon stopped his band mid-song to have his organ player repeat over and over an unusual chord sequence he had just ad-libbed A minor to G. Charles went to work the next day in his job as a carpet salesman with those chords stuck in his mind. And by the time he took the stage that night, he wrote a song called Little Runaway. Around him, A minor, as I walk along, I wonder what went wrong. It would be 3 months before Shannon and his band could make it to a New York recording studio to record the song that Shannon now saw as his best and possibly last shot at stardom. As he told Billboard magazine years later, I just said to myself, if this record isn't a hit, I'm going back to the carpet business. Del Shannon sold his last carpet a few months later as Runaway roared up to the pop charts on its way to number 1 in April 1961. Hats off to Larry and Keep Searching, We'll Follow the Sun, where Shannon's other only top 10 hits in the United States, but he enjoyed a much bigger career in the UK, where he placed 5 more songs in the top 10 over the next 2 years. Like most stars of his generation, Shannon was primarily regarded as an oldies act through the 70s and 80s, but he was in the midst of a concert comeback effort in early 1990 with the Jeff Lynne produced album of original material already completed, and rumors swirling of his taking the late Roy Orbison's place in the Traveling Wilburys. This only added to the shock experienced by many when Shannon shot himself in his Santa Clarita home on February 3rd, 1990. Shannon's widow would later file a high-profile lawsuit against Eli Lilly, the manufacturer of the antidepressant Prozac, which Shannon had begun taking shortly before his suicide. That suit was eventually dropped, but the case brought early attention to the still unresolved questions of the possible connection between suicidal ideation and SSRIs, the class of drugs to which Prozac belongs. And that's your entertainment report for Thursday, February 8th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.